All right, good morning, guys. We are back. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And the market just opened, so it did gap down a little bit. So I'm gonna wait 5-10 minutes to really start looking into the SPY and the Q's price action. So for right now, just looking at different charts. AI is up a couple percent. This is actually starting to move off of this support zone. Pretty interestingly. Terra is up 5%. Just trying to break above this zone. Seeing anything else crazy. AMC is down 16%. Snap's down 5%. Roku's up 12%. So currently the big moves. For anybody in the Discord call, remember, you can hit the like button next to my name to see my screen. And all this is being recorded and will be posted on YouTube when it's over. Just trying to triple check that I have all the settings right for streaming Discord. Starting to sell off in the overall markets right now. So honestly, if you guys were in the call yesterday, if you saw the recording, this is kind of the move I wanted to see, right? Yesterday, I mean, we haven't really broken under this, but if we go over to the S&P itself, we were talking about all this bearish consolidation kind of looking like a regular head and shoulders. And then I was looking for it to get a pretty decent move down, which was the first trade I took yesterday, which was puts, which I lost. And then I went and made it back on calls. But the move we're seeing right now is kind of what I was looking for yesterday morning, where if we go over to like a 15-minute time frame, we had this whole entire consolidation range, and I was looking for this support to break in for the market to flush. That's what you're starting to see right now. Thing is, I can't really trade it because you gap down on it and it's already kind of started. It's just not a part of my trading system to kind of like chase that for right now. If we get like a bear flag or something, maybe I'll take it, but kind of have to sit on my hands for right now and just wait for something more than just one candle on the 5-minute to show up for me to have a basis for a day trade. But you know, unless you're testing a breakout or a breakdown, there's really nothing I can do in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the trading day without a pattern or divergence or something. So right now it's just a waiting game. Tesla is down about 1.5%. AI is getting a move higher. It was up 2% around the open. It's now up 4%. Take a look at this. It's just kind of choppy, to be honest. What I might do while I'm waiting for things to develop in the overall markets is start to see if there are any potential swings from this weekend's watch list. Things setting up that looks swingable. I'm going to take a look at that really quickly while I'm waiting for data. all markets. Not seeing anything here like fully ready yet, to be honest. That's just how it's going to be sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be easy to find trades out of nowhere. So far today, I'm not really seeing anything. AI, let's take a look at that again. It's up 3%. It's getting a move off support. It's really the only ticker I see with some variables on it right now. Start the day. Just do a quick run through this whole entire watch list. Standing out. Apple didn't even get to the gap fill. Now it's starting to pull back a little bit. Pretty ugly candle on industrial sector yesterday. Tesla's now down 2%. Raised back to flat. AMC got back down to about 11 bucks. Not too far away from all-time lows, but on a big gap like that, I don't really have interest in touching it right now. Beyond is interesting for this type 2 potential reversal off the bullish bat PCC, but I don't know. Coinbase almost at the first target of the swing, came back down to the entry. Now it's bouncing a little bit off of that. All right, let's take a look at these indices again. Days like these, it usually takes at least until like 10 a.m. Eastern time stuff to set up for my system. I still have my NVIDIA puts. I put in a sell order yesterday at the open, which didn't fill when it was down over here. And those are only good for days, so I don't have any orders in right now. I'm just holding the position. Maybe I'll watch this for a little bit until we get some more stuff on markets. Pretty nice sell-off in the last 5 candles for this one. I'm going to delete this range from yesterday on the Qs and put a little bit of a zone here. Okay. I'm going to put this support zone here because this has a look similarly to a lower high double top. So if we start breaking down from this, there might be, I might try it again, the put trade on the Qs. But I don't want to do it when it's still in this chop range like yesterday. I'm really just going to look at that as like an actual breakdown trade. So I'm going to set up this alert here. Triggers, it triggers. If not, like right now it's bouncing off support. So I don't want to really get into puts or anything just yet. And then I'll do, on the flip side, I'll throw an alert all the way up over here towards the top of the range. For it to get there, it would have to go up almost 0.75%. So we'd have to see what the patterns in the oscillators look like there. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything really doing too much. AMC's down a little bit more right now. Nvidia's starting to bounce a little bit. Still not moving a lot right now. I also want to say I'm not gonna do the best job of looking sometimes when I'm trading, but when we have like quiet mornings like this and stuff, this is a great opportunity because we have a lot of you in the call right now. Really appreciate it. It's a great opportunity for any of you. I know some of you are working and stuff right now, but if you have a little bit of free time, if you want me to look at anything for you while I'm not in a trade or anything, if you have any charts you're looking at right now, like intraday, I'm not talking about like daily charts for swings and stuff. If you're looking at something like intraday, I'm more than happy to, if I have the time, to look at that. Just drop it in the regular premium chat or in the voice channel chat. Look at any charts until I find something myself. I just see a couple came in through the regular chat. Kaleidoscope said to look at Novavax. It's up a couple percent. Yeah, this is a very big test. This whole entire zone has been resistance back since April. Now it's also testing 200-day moving average. They're kind of like the levels above if it breaks out of this. A lot of consolidation in this range. And it's starting to make higher lows, which is pretty good, showing accumulation. You said it has 40% short interest. Upstart's up 5%. Oh, we were looking at this on the stream last night. Yeah, the channel breakout. And then Dave says the Russell had a bounce this morning. Oh yeah, small caps are leading so far today. Starting to get a little bit of a bounce on the spine, the cubes right now, actually. But yeah, pretty decent rip here for the Russell. I really stopped looking at the Russell this year because I'm using the SPY have just run up so much more, while this just kind of went sideways. But yes, you are seeing small caps take the lead so far. I don't see much of a pattern here, however. I mean, there's this gap to fill at 190, 2 points away. Got a resistance at like 189 just before it, but interesting. Got a 15-minute bullish pin bar on the S&P 500. I'll bounce off that support for the Qs. Let me go take a quick look at how my NVIDIA puts are doing. I'm still waiting. Yeah, the theta really hurt these ones. Where was the open? Is this it? AMC now down 20%, slightly under $11. Seeing some new faces in the call. What's up? Remember, if you're confused by any of the things I talk about, there's a free course on my channel which shows my whole system. YouTube.com/championvibe. Same goes for anybody watching the replay of this. So yeah, Nvidia, I mean, if it was at this price on Friday, I'd be in profit. But between Friday and Tuesday, the market was closed on Monday. Theta hurt these puts I'm in a little bit. I'm actually down right now, even though the stock price is lower the more I got into the puts. I'm considering adding to the puts, but I don't know. Like, I'm almost even. Thing is, I just sneeze for a second. Like, I don't really need to add to the puts. If the move I'm looking for happens, still go into profit regardless. I don't need to make the position that much larger, honestly. It would have made a lot more sense to do that, like, right at the open, because it's been flushing since the open, so I don't really want to chase adding to that position now, but maybe if it was flat around over here, I would have. All right, starting to pull back a little bit more on the indices after initial bounce. Still waiting for that to come in a little bit. See if Nvidia can break these lows for me. Been waiting on this one for a while. Let me try to find like a better game plan for a target on these. So right now my target is that, but I'm gonna delete that. I think first scale should be like right there, right above 475. Second scale, 471-ish. Just make it 471 flat. And then if both of those manage to hit, I'll just take it from there. I'm actually gonna raise this first target a little bit. It's 240. Still holding yesterday's lows though. Nothing on the spine of the Q so far. Not seeing any trade in either direction right now. Big rollover for Tesla. Down 3%. Story is now reversed, it's down 4%. Couldn't hold that breakout test. Bigger bounce here for the Qs. Really nothing at this 479 level on Nvidia, but it's held twice now. Yeah, I think the bigger picture here is just consolidation after a leg up in the market. Just wait and see which way that consolidation breaks, but that might not even happen today. You might just range again today. New low of day for Tesla. Let's take a look at Apple. I mean, Apple down 1.5%, Tesla down 3%. Some other tech names look okay. But for Q's only be down 0.25%, that's kind of interesting. Looking at this price action, you're getting decreasing volume on the Qs with a slight bounce taking place just above the support. Typically, for the bulls, we would want to see increasing volume off that support bounce, not decreasing. So I am a little bit more biased towards being bearish right now. I don't think I have enough conviction or a level yet to take a put trade off of, so that's just where my head's at right now, but I need more than that because even with the bearish scenario, you could still go up, fill this gap, and then sell off, and then, you know, with 0 DTs, I could screw you over, so the bearish bias is there, but it's just not very tradable for right now. NVIDIA just hit a new low of day, and it just slightly broke under those lows for a second too. Looks like Tesla's getting a little bit of a bounce. Take a look at these NVIDIA puts. Let's see how they're doing. Pretty much flat on them now. It was up like 30% when it was at the same price yesterday. The fade on these ones have been crazy. All right, I'm finally back to in profit on NVIDIA puts. Go. See if it drops down to this first level now. I mean, that's a pretty textbook bear flag playing out. This is why I got the puts on Friday, because I saw this playing out. But I might have just been a little bit too early. Because it probably would have even worked better today at the open. I just didn't think it would do what it did yesterday, which is okay. Happens. I'm up 8% on my NVIDIA puts now. It's our weeklies. If they were further out, I probably wouldn't be talking about it here. But they are weeklies, and drops a little bit more, I might take some profits right now. In hindsight, adding to the puts when I was talking about it 10 minutes ago would have helped, but profit is profit. Getting close to my first target. I just hit 15% profit, but I'm still fully in. Let's get ready. Just saying that in third person, not telling anyone to do anything. I didn't do that quite a bit. 25% profit on NVIDIA puts now. Very close. One more of those drops, and I might take my first profits. Want a little bit more. Another dollar lower. What alert just went off? Was that Q's? Oh, Q's alert just went off. Okay. Clear this quickly. All right, now we're getting some action. Q's breaking this might really help my NVIDIA puts too. All right, so I'm just gonna throw an order in NVIDIA. Fails it fails, we'll see. Loading up QQQ puts right now, not in them just yet. I'm gonna start very small on these, but I'm not. I'll tell you when if I get filled. I'm not filled right now. I haven't even placed an order. I'm just looking at them. You've yet to break support. I want to keep it ready. Is that the NVIDIA? Yep, NVIDIA first target hit. I put an order in. It's kind of aggressive. We'll see if it fills. Qs just aren't fully there yet. All right. Put a starter position, not filled. Slowly scaling in. My NVIDIA sell just filled. I just took out my first profits on NVIDIA. I think around 30 to 35% profit, but I don't have the time to look at it right now. Let me see if Qs have filled at all. Okay, I have a very small position in Q puts right now. I did not get filled on the full amount. So I am in CODT QQQ puts, insanely small position. Like I didn't even fill my starter position at all. It's like basically nothing, but I do have a little bit of QQQ puts. So yeah, I did fill NVIDIA's. I might go and take some more profits on NVIDIA. Let's see. I'm currently up 50% on NVIDIA. I was just down like 20% on NVIDIA like 10 minutes ago. Now I'm up 50% on it. I'm up 60% on NVIDIA puts now. I'm still in the Q puts, but it's really nothing. Like this could go to 0 and it's completely fine. Okay, I just got filled on a little bit more of the Q puts. I'm flat on them right now. I'm gonna try to put another sell order for NVIDIA actually. Wow, I got filled on that immediately. Okay, I'm up 60% on NVIDIA. I just took 2/3 of my position out for NVIDIA. So probably an average of like 40, 30, probably around 40% profits my average so far on the NVIDIA puts. QQQ puts, still relatively flat on those. Let's go take a quick look back at Qs. 1 minute till close on this 5-minute candle. Time is 10:04. All right, looking for my final take profit on NVIDIA. There could be a lot more to sell, but this is the move I wanted. If more happens, It is what it is. Let's see. I'm up 80% on NVIDIA puts, looking to fully get out of the position. Sold. Wow. I think I just took 90% profit on the final part of it. There we go. NVIDIA, that's the sell-off I've been talking about for days. We just got it. Love to see it. I might have just averaged around like 50 to 60% profit between those scale outs on my NVIDIA puts. Good trade over there. Head back over to Qs. I now am up 20% on the QQQ put trade, and I'm taking profit on half of it. It was a small size, I'm not gonna lie. I just got filled on half of my profits for the Qs. Very, very small trade. I wanted to have a bigger position, but it went a little bit quicker right off the breakdown. I'm up 25% on QQQ puts now. So I sold all my NVIDIA puts probably for an average of 50% profit, and I just sold half of my QQQ put position for about 20% profit. This is a very small trade for me on the Qs. Continuing to sell off across the board. Tesla's now down 4%. Look, where I took that final take profit on NVIDIA, it's starting to bounce now. Where I took that final take profit on the puts. Could keep going lower, we'll see. But you guys, I hope you guys can see, like, it was a very boring morning until like half an hour ago. But if you just be patient, it can come out of nowhere. I'm now up 30% on the QQQ puts. Patience is everything. Don't have to force any trades. Just wait for the trade to come. It's exactly what I was doing. Now up 40%. Again, like I'm not really making a lot of money on this trade, but it's a nice percent move. All right, I am taking the rest of my profits out at 40% on QQQ puts, and I'm filled. So I took profits at 20% on QQQ puts, and then I took profit at 40% on QQQ puts. I just took an average profit of 30% on those QQQ puts. That's it. That's it. Waited for the trade to come. It came. There could be more selling, but for right now, the targets I wanted pretty much hit for both my NVIDIA puts and the Q puts. And I'm going to call that a pretty good morning. So between the NVIDIA puts and the QQQ puts I just had, there we go. Like, look at that. I just sold my QQQ puts, took profit on them, and you're bouncing right now. I just sold the NVIDIA puts, and you're bouncing right now. Between those two puts I was in and I was talking about for the last half an hour, I'm currently up about $1,100 on the day. So I'm going to call that a good morning. I'm not looking for any more trades. What I wanted to happen happened. I'm happy with that profit. So there we go. Really, really good start. Yesterday, we pretty much broke even. Today, I just went up $1,100 on those two trades. Most of it was from NVIDIA. I did say like the QQQ puts was a very small size, but you still made the 40% move. And yeah, like I said yesterday, if I get what I'm looking for, these might go quicker. So I'm literally gonna head out of here in a couple minutes now. The first half an hour day really didn't do anything except wait for this to set up. The profits came immediately, and I'm done. All right. I'm gonna go make some videos for TikTok. I have a new social media guy, and maybe do some homework. I think I'm also gonna be heading down to the floor today again. So I'll go to the floor of the stock exchange in the afternoon, and I'll be live on the stream at night for all of you. So this is the type of morning I want to see a lot. This was a very straightforward morning. It's like there was no trade until it started to show. The trade triggered. I took it. The profits came immediately. This is kind of what I wanted to happen on the QQQ puts from yesterday, but you know, it doesn't always happen like that. And thankfully today it did. So when it happens, be able to take your profits and go have a good day. Enjoy your life. All right. So thank you all for joining the call. I'm literally ending it right here. I'm still going to be in the Discord if you want to chat. I might actually spend some time looking for more swings and some just regular option ideas and stuff. And yeah, that's it for today's call. Quick 40-minute session, straight to the point, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out.